Okay, I want to talk about something that occurred a little while ago, and I'm only now getting the chance to speak about it at this point. It involves Az from Heels versus Babyface, who is at present they're kind of trying to cancel him on Twitter and these places and trying to make a big thing out of it and try to, run him into the ground and whatnot. It's not going to work because what he had to say, his so-called rant that has gone viral and all of this stuff, I could understand it. I could understand getting that pissed off. I could understand what he has to say, what he has to say in regards to it, because it is a bunch of garbage that just will not stop. It has infiltrated everything. You can no longer go into a game, a movie, a comic book, anything, and just escape from this world and enjoy a reality far away, filled with such fantastic things that, that fuel your imagination and make you happy going forward. No. Instead, all you get is a bunch of identity, politics, gender, ideology, horse shit shoved into everything. And they are bold-faced with it. And anytime you complain or talk about it, these people who claim to be so, representative and so this and so that, I want to talk about all kind of diversity, but the biggest diversity that they're missing is diversity of the mind. They go out to bully you into conforming to their madness, and if you don't, well then, they ensure that they do everything possible to make your life a living hell. This is what's going on. Now let me get to what it is exactly led up to his rant, and then I'll show you a clip from the actual rant itself, so you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. This once again, let me give a big shout out to Bonding Into Comics. They've been covering this, so let's go through sort of what they have here. Bethesda Starfield game features transgender character, promotes the woke ideology in character creator. Yeah, so you will literally create your character and input pronouns into there. Let's get to what it is happened there. Where it is in regards to ads. Okay. YouTuber Az at Heel versus Babyface discovered one such character while live streaming the game as part of its early access release. Roughly 4.5 hours after booting up the game, he comes across a female character named Hadrian that tasks him with taking down a terramorph and restoring power to an outpost. Now, like I said before, I'm not a big gamer. I do play some video games, but I know Az is a big gamer and he live streams his games and all kind of stuff like that. And the people who are gamers who do it also. So, okay. Right. Continue on. During his second live stream of the early access, he eventually returns to the planet Hadrian. The planet Hadrian is located on. Hadrian provides some information about the terramorphs and their connection to the UC before sending him on another mission. After completing it and returning to the character, Hadrian tells him, "My relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC is actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francis Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, war to the defeated in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned." Like a dude. Hadrian continues, "The program I was part of it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians, secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come." So you could see Az done fed up there already. You could see that. Neurotic had a take on it, and he said, That ain't no woman, it's man clone man there. Interestingly, after a significant delay without any kind of prompt from us, the character first asked the player, "Are you okay?" After an even longer delay, Hadrian says, "I just thought you deserved to know." Upon choosing a dialogue option, "You're a clone of a man. How's that work?" Hadrian answers, "A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone honestly isn't even really the right term for a relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world." Hadrian continues, "He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked." Yeah. Once again, pushing the gender ideology. So it was after this point that Az decided to take a break from playing the game and go on to give this speech that has since become a rant.
I just want to say something to you, Bethesda. Just want to say a little something. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my God, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company. Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No, no, no. Current fucking day. Fuck off. You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. You are a one-hived mind twat waffle. That's all you fucking are. And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired. You take everything we love, all our immersions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything, every single solitary fucking thing.
So yeah, that's what he had to say. No explicit terms redacted there at all. And like I said, I could understand the man getting that upset. It gets to a point now where you cannot have anything to just sit down and enjoy yourself, where they are pushing this rubbish into it and acting like you're supposed to be okay with it. And there are people who will come out and say all kinds of things about it. And one such person was Hassan Piker. The next article from Bowling Into Comics insinuates he wants to lobotomize Az from HeelvsBabyface for criticizing Starfield's embrace of current-day gender identity politics. Yeah, these are the people who claim to be so loving and forgiving. This is what they do. Let me get to him. Yeah, this is him here. Right, and a clip from one of his many live streams playing Starfield in early access, as stated, Bethesda, there's nothing I love more than to sit down. Well, okay, we went through, I didn't show the video with this, so you saw what he said and all of that. right? And you really did let go some F-bombs, then like again I say, deserve it. You understand me? And he go through all of them there, talk about current, everyday, this and all of that, and he's right. And then he said in the video, and you wonder why people are getting so effing sick and tired. You take everything we love, all our emotions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, every crap ideology into every single solitary effing thing. And he's right. It's in everything. I have talked about it. Comic books, you find it. Movies, you find it. TV shows, you find it. Video games, you find it. Because they are trying to normalize this kind of behavior. And people are sick of it. They are less than probably like 5% of people who are doing this. This is some kind of weird fad. And then they're trying to make normal for everybody that it's not working. But, you know, people are like, well, what's the point of getting vexed about it? Let's leave it. That's what it is. And that's the thing about it. That's this and the other. And Young Ripper had a take on it for a video I saw him doing that. And I must say he was quite right. People who do that are just cowards. You don't make something right by just ignoring it and figuring, well, you know, eventually that's going to happen. So let me just leave it as is. No. That's not the way it's done at all. This is why these people keep losing money, why they're not getting good entertainment, because they are more interested in pushing this ideology crap than doing anything that people actually like. People want to get lost in the fantasy and marvel of these things, not your shit constantly shoved down their throats. I'll get to what this fella had to say. Right. In response to this rant, Piker posted to X, which was formerly Twitter, but you know, writing, this weird British guy losing his mind over selecting pronouns in Starfield is the perfect demonstration for why we must bring back lobotomies. If it's such a problem with him getting vexed over the pronouns, why do it in the first place? But again, this is what he says of why we must bring back lobotomies. Because yeah, this is what you're saying. This is what these people could hide behind screens and say these god-awful things and figure, you know, well, that's perfectly okay. Idiot. In a follow-up, Piker disingenuously wrote, bro should be mad that the menu map UI is confusing, the game is not optimized well for PCs, or that the main quest is kind of dull in comparison to the side adventures. But he's mad about pronouns. He had to choose like in every single game where there's a character creator. Okay. As did a complete run of the game and gave a breakdown of his entire views in regards to it. The pronoun thing was what he did a rant in regards to that, and that clip was taken and it went viral. That's what happened. And now you're trying to make it seem like, you know, oh, you had to choose like in every single game. Let me be perfectly honest here with people. I want to understand this. There are only two genders, male and female. That's it. All this she, them, he, her, these, zizo, zizis, zaza, zuzu, zizi, whatever the hell else you want to call it, it does not exist. You all are making up weird shit and acting like the fact that you have a clear mental disease is somehow supposed to be okay with it. The people who use these pronoun things cannot even actually explain it themselves. Why are you following them? Why? That is like somebody saying to you, listen, if you drink this strange glowing liquid, you will be able to live forever. I don't know how it works. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm doing it. I don't even know who gave it to me, but I'm going to drink this because it will make me live forever, and you should do the same thing. And when the person who's drinking that drops down dead tomorrow, no, you must keep doing it because that person said so. What the hell? You don't understand what it is you're trying to push here, but you insist on pushing it. Lord, boy, This is simply not true, as most games made before current day had players, if given the option, choose between male and female sex, because there are only two genders. They did not have players pick how other characters would refer to them with pronouns. There would also not be an option for they, them, as Heel versus Babyface showcased in his first live stream of the game. Nevertheless, Spiker is clearly captured by the current day gender identity politics, which as is vociferously condemning for being included in Starfield. And I don't give him wrong for that. I don't give him wrong for that. This is nonsense that needs to stop. They are trying to normalize this craziness and act like you're supposed to be happy for this nonsense. And this is what everybody's going to be a part of. And this is what you should embrace too. And you should jump in on this. And you should get back to thinking, well, you know what? I'm just going to continue to be a part of this craziness because it's supposed to make sense. It's not. I 100% agree with what Az had to say. It's getting ridiculous and the man have every right and reason to get vexed. And people could say whatever they want. These are things people care about. You understand me? If you have something you care about and somebody comes along and makes fun of it and try to change it, you would jump up to defend it. But no, because he cares about this, this is our problem. And because that people out there will say, oh, it's just a video game. Why does he care about it? Because it's in everything. I went to fill out a form a few months ago, and they had male, female, other. And I get damn vexed, and I would like to tell them, what is other nonsense supposed to be about? There are only two genders. And this craziness that you all acting like it's been around for how many thousands and millions of years. This crap started like about, what, less than 5 years ago. And you all running with it like it's the gospel truth. Because why? Because why? The woke ideology is what's in right now, and you just so desperately want to belong to something that you're willing and are ready to sell your soul for crap. And people who are out there fighting to maintain some semblance of common sense, some semblance of actual entertainment, you want to attack. Go right on ahead. I, for one, hope that Az has yet another rant and tell them exactly where they could shove their game and the rest of the entertainment industry as well. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, so then hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell by every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.